Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about the functions of human resource management. If I have to categorize all the functions of HRM into three major categories, they can be defined as managerial function, operative function and advisory function. Right? Under the first category comes four main functions which are planning, organizing, directing and control. Let's just move forward to our second category, which is operative category, under which there are many functions. The first one of which is recruitment and hiring. Recruitment and hiring is all about giving job to a person who is suitable for that particular job. You have analyzed that you need a electrician, so you will find a person who holds the degree of a electrician, right? Next one is job analysis and job design. These both are a whole topic in itself, but for here let's just understand that job design is where you design your job, right? Design your job means you find the task, roles and responsibility that is needed to be performed in that particular job, right? And job analysis is basically that what kind of person you need for that job. Like I just gave the example, if you need an electrician, you will find a person who holds the degree in same area. The next one is performance appraisal, under which you basically judge your employee that what are the roles and responsibilities were given to that particular employee. Was he able to perform it or not, right? You compare his performance to your desired result. If they match, then you can appraise your employee. The next one is training and development. Under training and development, you basically prepare your employees for higher levels, right? Right now, if your employee is working at a particular level and they are working fine, so now you train him and develop him so that you can promote them to a higher level. Fifth point is salary administration. This is also a very important function of human resource management, where HR finds the pay scale for every particular job, like what kind of job requires what kind of pay. You can understand this with an example. When you hire somebody for housekeeping, so what do? You just try to find the rate in the market, that what is my neighbor is giving. If the rate is around 2,000 or 3,000, I will pitch the same kind of rate to my person. The sixth function is employee welfare. Employee welfare is basically when you hire somebody, it is your responsibility to seek the welfare of your employee, right? What kind of facilities do you give to your employee in case they need some assistance? Suppose they get injured during duty hours, so you will provide him the first aid, right? Because he's working for you. Next point is maintenance, where you try to lower your turnover rate and you try to sustain your employee. Let's just understand this. The turnover rate is basically something that how many employees leave your organization under a particular period of time, right? So you want to reduce that. Many people, if many employees leave your organization, it is going to harm your image as a company, right? Also, you have spent time and efforts on that particular employee to help them understand the task and responsibility. So all that goes to waste. So that is why you do not want your employees to leave your organization very often. So you try to reduce your turnover rate. You try to retain your best employees, right? Somebody is working so well in your organization, you do not want them to leave. So that is your maintenance part. The next point is labor relations. So the name explains itself. Labor relations is basically the relation between an employee and the employer, the employee and the management, right? So the communication between them, how the communication runs between them, is labor relations. For this purpose, there are trade unions in the organization, under which some employees of the organization form a union to communicate the thoughts of their people to the higher management. The last point is personal research. Personal research is basically that you try to find that whether your employees are satisfied with their job or not. What are the working conditions that you are providing to your employees? What is the culture in your organization? Does it foster the cooperation and togetherness between people or not, right? Is it clean for them to work there? Do your employees get fair wages or not? So all these things makes basically a criteria, a function for you to have a personal research on these things. So this is all for today, guys. If you have any query, any question regarding this or anything else, you can just comment down and let me know. I will try to make this available.